Welcome to today's edition of Trends on KDM, and on today's episode we jump straight to Sika official and Gisella Amponsah's issue. Now, Gisella Amponsah is gradually gaining fame because of the Ghpage Africa Studios, their podcast with is it Theodore and Amma Berland. Now, she normally shares her opinion on the podcast about personal issues and stuff and what she believes is right about certain societal issues, right? And Sika Official happens to be a blogger. Now, a blogger like myself, what I'm doing, he picks up stories from other people to also pass his comment about it, right? And sometimes he has to speak about some of these issues that comes from Ghpage Africa Studios with regards to Gisella Amponsah. Now, because we are living in a media space, sometimes you might think that the thing that you are typing on your phone is just one of those things. It's just we have a social media world and we have a reality world, the actual world. So sometimes if you are not careful with the things that you post or say about people, when you meet them in person, then it becomes a huge problem. And this is a similar case that's happening between Gisella and Sika Official. Now, Gisella Amponsah is saying that Sika Official talks trash about her a lot. Okay. And personally, I was kind of surprised. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know Sika Official to be a controversial blogger like maybe some of the people compared to some of the bloggers that I personally know in Ghana. So I was a bit surprised that I found out that the person she wasn't specific about the person's name because she claimed she doesn't want to give the person clout. She doesn't want to give the person exposure. So she sort of, those that knew who she was talking about were the ones that actually made Sika Official's name trend on X. Now, the whole problem is this is the story. So according to Gisella Amponsah, she went to a show, she went to one parties, the job, sometimes you have gigs to actually go to programs and go and witness what's going on and also to maybe take the stories out there and then go and sell it. That's part of the job, right? So Gisella Amponsah went with a friend who happens to be someone that Sika Official also knows. So when Sika Official saw Gisella Amponsah and a friend, he tried to actually approach Gisella Amponsah and say hi. But according to Gisella is saying that Sika Official has been posting trash about her, like I said. So she feels she's not having a good spirit. That's exactly what she said. She feels like spirit is not something that she would like to vibe with. Sometimes you go feel meet some bro and you feel like you then your spirits no shada they go on because you don't perceive something nice about these people. And this is a typical case of what Gisella Amponsah claims to have experienced with Sika Official. But it wasn't just the spirit issue. It was the fact that she felt like Sika Official had been posting a lot of trash about her. Sika has been trying to defame her. And she made instances. She said things, examples to what she believed was wrong. And she said on the show that when you are in a university, when you are a girl, you should actually date as many people that you can so that you can have the right experience with people to know the best person to be with. And then, according to her, Sika Official took it in a wrong context and then went on his social media platform, specifically Snapchat, to call her out that she's teaching the girls, sort of some kind of a hookup behavior. But she believes it was a very wrong assumption because if she believes that by saying dating, she didn't specifically say that you should go and sleep with the person. She meant like, you date some bro, you then for go out there and go. If you come out, then go out there and you get to know yourself and stuff. So by getting to know yourself, by having people that you can actually know what they like, what they don't like, the kind of personality they have, then you as a woman can actually decide on what you want. Okay, personally, I was trying so hard to get my hands on that particular video, but I've not chanced on it yet. So I would have to admit that I don't have enough knowledge or information about that one to give to you concerning whether what she said, she actually included a part of ABIA. If you are dating, dating should be just about talking, or she just said it without really properly communicating that if you are going out with a man, and it should be dating and nothing else. Because from most people, we see dating as something that is sex inclusive. At least in our current world. So if you are going to communicate in that way. I personally feel like you should be very transparent. You should be very clear with your communication. There should be a lot of clarity with regards to that, because we understand dating to be involving romantic relationship and intimate act. Okay, but since I've not really, I was struggling to actually watch the video, and I couldn't find it. So that one I don't really know whether she committed or she said that or she didn't. So Sika official also picked it up and said that from what the lady is saying, she's trying to sell girls on the idea of having a lot of guys in a way like hookup culture kind of vibe. So Gisella Amponsah also felt offended because maybe what she had in her mind to actually say wasn't what Sika official was actually putting out there. And according to her, it wasn't the first time our man did that to her, and she felt like the Sika official normally moves to her. So after this whole thing, she said she told Sika official at the show that she didn't want to have anything to do with her. She didn't even want him to say hi to her because they are not friends. Because you can't talk trash about me on social media and see me in person and pretend that you are cool with me. And when she said that, Sika said that, Charlie, she should understand that it's just social media, Charlie. We are just here to just catch some vibe and stuff. Wait, Gisella said, nah, Charlie. Social media saying, Charlie, nah. You tell me your mind, you spoil my image, and you can't talk me to social media. That be, I'm very wicked. I won't forgive you. So this one, yeah, Charlie, I'm not gonna forgive you. So according to her Sika official has apologized to her privately, and the funny thing is, she believed that Sika official is still on his platform claiming that or still spreading certain things about her again, even after they are meeting. So she felt like some of them are not real in a certain sense, and they always think that the social media life is not real. It's not it's different from the actual life, and she finds that thing to be inappropriate, or it's not right in her perception, in what she says the whole situation to be. Now Sika official on the other hand had to actually reply, but his reply was a bit cryptic. I mean, he wasn't really it was encrypted. It wasn't really clear of what exactly he was trying to say. I mean, boys were calling him out that he should just come out and say that, okay, did you apologize, bro? Did you apologize or you not apologize? Opa, cho, hey, Charlie. Oh, did you apologize? You beg or you don't beg? Make you talk, make you go forward. Where your man to, he is not really coming out straight. What he has said so far is, I apologize to you. I mean, it's like with a question mark. For what exactly? Laughing my ass out. Okay, so from what he said, he's trying to say that it wasn't true that she was apologizing to Gisella, or he apologized to Gisella. And he's trying to say, in our local language means that only God is truthful. Okay, so boys are moving to him. A lot of boys have been moving to him because they felt like if he really did that, it means that he's not a tough guy, and that he's not who he claims to be, or he has double standards or whatever. But he is also trying to say that, Charlie, he no apologized. Gisella is also saying that, Charlie, that your man apologized. But if you look at the story and how Gisella was speaking, I mean, it was quite convincing. It felt like it's something that actually happened. So I don't know, Sika, my guy. This one there, I said Ukasa deal, because the way the girl there they talk, if they lie, like then the girl be say he be very good liar, because the way then she they talk, it be like it be something where it happen where they give chronological accounts of what exactly happened. So I think our man should find a more strong way to actually come and refute what Gisella said, rather than saying some of these things that Charlie's boys would think that maybe you are just trying to evade the question whether you apologized or not. But then that also brings to a place of, is it that this job, okay, this trends and this whole thing, it's sometimes it can be very delicate, okay, because you pick a story and then you have to give your opinion about the story. Okay, and giving your opinion, you have to be very careful, because people's ego, people's reputation and personality is at stake. So if you are not so careful, you might think that maybe you are using your phone to just give an opinion, or you are sitting in front of camera to just speak. by the time you realize you have a lot of issues with people. So that's the downside of this job. That's some of the pitfalls of this trade. Okay, the last time there was a blogger, a TikToker that actually had to come out to apologize to Ghana, the old Ghanaians, that she jumped the gun by actually posting a story about Prophet Salifo Amwakun's son's issue, where she claimed that she saw it online without really doing a proper investigation, and then she had to jump on the story because she wanted to, at least post something for the audience. And it comes with a drop. Charlie, sometimes if you get too carried away and you don't do your investigations and you don't follow the story well and to get your facts right, some of these things, it happens. So me personally, I think it's one of the pitfalls that comes with the trade. But we can all learn a thing or two from this. The people we talk about are actual people. They have personality, they have egos, and sometimes when they pick their phones and they are watching you speak and you say certain things that they are not cool with, it really does damage to their ego. And then we should really know that the social media world and the real life is not so far from each other. It's the same thing. So we should all be careful with some of the things that we post about people. I'm not in any way saying that Sika apologized or he didn't apologize, or what he said was wrong or what he said was right, or Gisella is right, or Gisella. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that we can learn a thing or two from this situation because we don't know the fact. Everybody is saying that Gisella is saying Sika apologized. Sika is saying he didn't apologize. So that one, me, I wasn't there. My Lord, I wasn't there. So you get it. So I can't say much about it. But what I can say is we can all be careful with the things that we say about people with regards to social media and the things that we vlog or blog about others, Charlie. So with that one said, I'll end today's edition of Trends on KDM here. The name remains Donald. Anyway, by the way, say right now, my grandpa for US, now he be the US president. Yeah, Donald Trump. Yeah, massive congratulations to Mr. Donald Trump, the president-elect of America, United States of America. Charlie, we don't know what the future holds for America as a country, but Charlie, Ghanaians and Americans, we have a good relationship. So the electoral process is also, in a way, should be a level of influence to us in a certain way. So massive congratulations to Donald Trump. And with that one said, I'll end today's edition of Trends on KDM here again. The name remains Donald, but this time not Trump. I'll see you on the other side. Peace.